Why binge watching a show is just like being in an unhealthy relationship. Let's do this. I just finished watching all 6 seasons of Parenthood the other day, and I don't know the time it took me from when I started the pilot episode to when I finished the series finale, but I can assure you that that time period was way too short. Have you ever been sitting around alone, kind of bored, and you think, I've heard this TV show's pretty good, maybe I'll just watch the pilot episode, and then boom, you're hooked for life? Have you ever dated someone just because you're feeling kind of lonely? Or maybe you've dated someone just to get over the last someone, and that's never a good idea. I mean, that's sometimes a good idea, but rarely is that ever a good idea. The same goes for Netflix. Oh, you watched all of The Office and now you're sad and alone, and at least Michael Scott came back at the end. Spoiler alert, I did that out of order. Okay. You're feeling lonely, The Office is over, you've heard Parks and Rec is pretty good, maybe you'll just watch the pilot episode, and then boom, you're hooked for life. And you suddenly really want waffles all the time. Maybe that one's just me. Don't try and find what you loved about The Office in Parks and Recreation. These are 2 totally different shows. Pretty similar? Yes, but 2 totally different shows with 2 totally different personalities. You have to move on. The Office is over. Move on. You're with Parks and Rec now, okay? And you know what? Maybe Parks and Rec will show you things that you never even thought you needed, or knew you needed, or wanted, but now you know, and everything's better because you moved on from The Office. And it's okay to let go of The Office. If you genuinely love Parks and Rec, that's totally fine. Maybe I'm no longer talking about TV shows. Have you ever been in a relationship where you think things are going good, they're fine, there's no big problems, and then all of a sudden the other person decides it's time to break up? Have you ever thought that there were 7 seasons of Parenthood and found out there were only 6? Me too. An incredibly unhealthy relationship is one where you are far too focused on the other person that you're not taking care of yourself and focusing on your own needs. Have you ever skipped a shower in order to have more time to watch just one more episode? Have you ever skipped a meal because all of the good food is outside of the house, but Netflix is never outside of the house? No, Netflix never wants to leave the house. Netflix wants to have lazy, casual dates on the couch. Netflix doesn't want to take you out to dinner. Why can't we just chill, says Netflix. Well, maybe because I want to be treated like a lady every now and then. Talking about TV. Another sign of an unhealthy relationship is when one person has all of the power over the other person. One person has all of the control. Who makes the decisions when you're binge watching a TV show? Is it you? Are you sure? I've got a lot of stuff I have to get done today. Oh well, I'm in a very committed relationship with Breaking Bad. Does the show you're watching care about your feelings? Is the show you're watching there for you when you need someone to talk to? If your answer to either of those questions was yes, you've got some other problems that we don't need to discuss here today. You keep going back, and back, and back. And you know that you shouldn't, and you know that there are better ways to be spending your time, but they're just there, and it's comfortable. Is your relationship with the TV show that you are currently binge watching the most committed relationship you have ever been in? Probably so. Is it going to get you very far in life? Probably not. But why leave now? Okay, wow, finish a sentence, Laina. Finish a sentence. Start a finish. A finish? Laina, use the correct words. Start a sentence. Finish a sentence. Use correct words. Maybe you should go back to school. Okay, focus.